the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Philadelphia as the 76ers go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they've talked about the importance of starting fast, playing with energy right off the tip. Let's face it, no team likes to play catch-up if they can avoid it. We'll see how it works for them tonight. And the front lines for both teams tonight, powerful, explosive. Shaq, what's the key these days to building a great front court?
Well, the more versatile, the better. But it's more about skill and brute strength. You know I'm about skill and brute strength. I was the most skillful and brutally strong guy ever to play the game.
It's right, you are brutal.
What's so funny?
That, front court guys need to change ends. That's what's funny to me, Shaq, and nothing else. I just tell you right now, nothing else is funny to me.
You want me to show you how strong I am? I'll flip this table over right now.
I believe you could. I believe you could.
What you looking at, Ernie?
Not much.
Oh.
All right.
It's on. It's on.
I see Ernie.
And here's Kevin Harlan. Here's Kevin Harlan.
I'll see you in the locker room, Ernie.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. The Philadelphia 76ers preparing to defend home court in this Eastern Conference battle. And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, guys, we know the Sixers are one of the top teams in the league in assists, and that's not by accident. Brett Brown, their coach, has a mantra. The pass is king. He says it's not I score, but rather we score. And he feels that unselfish mentality shows up throughout the roster. Kevin?
Great stuff, David. Thanks. And the front court matchup, definitely, Clark, one to watch. It could be a battle of wills tonight in this one.
I agree with you there. They've both got tremendous skill, but it comes down to the mentality. And I'm interested to see who actually wins the battle of wills, asserts himself the most and most consistently.
Sometimes it is the battle more than just what you've got talent-wise. It's what you're thinking upstairs, your focus, and how you approach it.
Yeah, the mentality, and sometimes being physical starts with your mentality.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Love is the 4 with Thompson in the middle. Brandon Knight is out there with Sexton. And it's Osman in at the 3. 3 on the clock. Shot from the wing. No good on the shot. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And Jimmy Butler's a very physical wing, as we know, Greg. Goes about 6'8", 240. And he can D up almost any position.
And the strength to deal with forwards, the quickness to cover guards. Also, he uses that strength to attack the rim and get himself to the line.
From deep. The shot by Knight, no good. To the middle, here's Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Now, here's Sexton, guarded by Simmons. Love against Embiid. Love the pass to Sexton. The 3-ball, and the 3-ball is good. Sexton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now here's Simmons, guarded closely. That's a 2 from Butler. Oh, trying for it, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Ennis, he's checked in for Butler. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Clarkson surveying the floor. Clock at 6. He kicks it to Nance, and it's good, 2 points.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 3. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. The trade deadline is approaching, and Jimmy Butler talked about how it feels hearing your name in trade rumors.
Feelings are different for everybody, to tell you the truth. For me, I don't think about it because whatever's going to happen is going to happen. You go out there and control what you can control. You know, try to help your team win games, play to the best of your abilities. And if it just so happens you get traded, then you got to suit up and play for the next team.
Staying level-headed and ready for whatever's next. That's Jimmy's mindset, Greg, in a nutshell.
And it's fair to say that the level of professionalism and maturity he possesses is really impressive.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Exactly. I mean, they've made their presence felt on this end. Excellent job contesting shots so far.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Larry Nance out there with Stauskas. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Zizic in at the 5 spot. Here's Simmons. Shoots it. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Scott. A minute 20 left to play in the first half. Now here is Dellavedova. Guarded by Simmons. Here's Zizic. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. From 13, and it's Zizic with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
And Jordan Clarkson is a player who is looking for his shot whenever he gets the ball. Can distribute enough, but it isn't his top priority. Very dangerous when left alone outside.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Monroe. Tobias Harris comes in for Mike Scott, and it's Butler in for J.J. Redick. Free throw good. Clarkson.
You know, one of those rare second-round picks who played well immediately. Clarkson was first-team all-rookie and continues to develop.
Love against Harris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Harris. Knights checked in for the Cavaliers. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Sexton. There's the pass to Love. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Love's got the lead up to 6 now for Cleveland.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends and neighbors. One half down, another half to go. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. For the Cavaliers, Kenny, what do you think?
I was super impressed with their shot selection. I think that was part of the strategy coming in. They wanted to be patient with the basketball, move it around, and get high percentage looks. Obviously, that's going to be big.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
Scoring in the paint, that's an area where they can improve. With the defense sagging in, they settle for a lot of jump shots in the first half. Coming out of the break, I think it'll be better running off pick and rolls, hitting cutters, moving toward the hoop. That old Boston Celtics-style basketball.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
We welcome you back to Philadelphia, a town full of history. That's City Hall right there with the statue of William Penn perched atop it. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We always talk about the need for front court players who can both shoot and defend along the perimeter. Clark, if you're taking that in mind, who would you point to as the prototype for the new school big?
Well, I think the guy with the most potential in that regard is Joel Embiid. I mean, he's agile, he's got a nice touch, he's got three-point range, he's got post-up ability, and I think he can become an impactful defender because of his physical attributes. So he would be the poster guy for me in terms of the potential prototype for the new school big.
Simmons runs the show with Redick at the 2. Embiid is out there with Harris, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time. And last year, we saw what a full season of Embiid looks like. I mean, scary to think that this is just the beginning of his career. He looks like he can go down as one of the greats to play if he can stay healthy.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, misses, and he wants that one back.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Osman. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jimmy Butler. The Cavaliers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and he's checked in for the 76ers. And then for Cleveland, Larry Nance is checked in for Tristan Thompson. Marquise Chris comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Brandon Knight. So he gets them both. 43 seconds left to play in the third. And Simmons kicks to Harris. A baseline J. Harris missing again. The Cavaliers leading by 8. To the inside, Osman. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. Pass to Embiid. 1 second left, and he lays it up and in.
Even when the defense is there, I mean, Embiid still knows how to score.
And so it's Cleveland holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The 76ers trail by 8, and so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got Zizic. Stauskas is out there with Nance. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Sexton in at the point.
Simmons absolutely in his comfort zone near the rim. I mean, uses his body extremely well and typically gets exactly the kind of shot he wants.
Poke loose. Butler with the steal. Right side Scott. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, Butler doing a nice job taking advantage of the open man. Good quick pass there.
Now here's Sexton. Defense is right there. Drills the three-pointer. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
And scoring the ball comes easily and naturally to him. He's a versatile player at the offensive end.
Here's Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
Joel Embiid has a nice shooting touch and does not lack for confidence and seems to be getting better in the mid-range area.
That's tipped and stolen by Scott. Now here's Simmons. D right on him. Pass to Ennis. Kicks it to Scott. Shot clock at 6. Simmons finds Embiid. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Redick comes in for James Ennis. Then for the Cavaliers, Thompson, he's checked in for Ante Zizic. Love comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Jetty Osman in for Stauskas. And now they decide to foul intentionally. .35 seconds left in the game. Redick with a double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here are the 76ers now. Simmons passes to Embiid. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. That one, no good. And an intentional foul right there.
Two shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with is infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're trailing by 7. 17 seconds left in the fourth. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Jordan Clarkson.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
It's just too bad they're on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. It would have been nice for him to have a chance to perform like this in the postseason. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.